What's going on, guys? Tropical Fish Guy here. Today I'm going to be unboxing. I already unboxed it. Today I'm going to be showing you my new light, this Aquaneat light for the 20-gallon tall aquarium. It's a good, inexpensive light for my needs, right? So I'm a cheap guy and I don't like buying those expensive lights. So I did my research and this seems like it's the one I need, and I'll show you guys, I'll review it, and I'll do all the things that I do. And I'll leave a link in the description below for this light. Get it at Amazon, pretty cheap. But this is the 24 to 30 inch. And they measure it from here to here, not the actual light. The actual light I found is about 22 and a half inches. Okay, so from here, and these things pop out right here. They come out, and I don't know why they put these upside down. Maybe if you want to hang it or something, right? So I'm gonna pull them out. I'm gonna put them in the right way so that they sit on my tank right. And they're pretty easy. They just go through the holes. You just pull them out and go through the holes. Just pull them out, go through the holes, turn it around, slide it back in. And slide it back in, nice and easy. Yep. So this is a good fit for probably a 20 tall to a 20 long tank, to probably a 29 gallon is the same, half of a 55, 30 gallon, that type of thing, right? Probably overkill for a 10 gallon, I guess, but it's under 30 bucks, so it's pretty inexpensive, and look how shiny and new it looks. This will get dirty fast in my fish room here, but it's got some nice LED lights, right? It's got the colors and stuff, I think, but mostly I got it for, I'm growing these plants in here, and I'll show you this tank here in a second, but I'm growing some African frogbit on the top. This sits right here. I'll get a close up here. All right, so this is the tank right here, and you'll see that I'm growing some of this, if you can look underneath. African frogbit, nice root system here, and I'll show you what it looks like on the top. Yeah, this is the frogbit here with the big leaves, right? The big leaves look cool. The little bitty ones are duckweed, which a lot of people don't like. I don't mind it as much. Cuts down on the algae, but growing some frogbit there, might sell some, might keep some. For this tank, it will cover the top. It's a floating plant right there. And so far, this one light here, you'll see, it's pretty sufficient. It's growing it pretty good, but I'm gonna add this other light here to this side because the frogbit, it just floats. It just floats and it does what it wants. So it gets over on this side and you'll see that it's getting shade, right, and not getting the light. So when the frogbit grows out, I want it to get plenty of light. So that's what it looks like right now, and I'll go ahead, let me show you the light, right, like I'm trying to show you, right? So the light itself, there's a good couple inches, right, on the sides, but what these things do here, these things will pull out like this. They'll hang on the side of the tank like that, right there. And same thing with this side here. That's why they say 24 to 30, because you can adjust these clippy things to the 24 to 30, but the light itself, yeah, it's pretty even. The light itself is only like, what did I say, 22 and a half inches or something like this. But this, I think this was an Aquaneat too. This is kind of what I really wanted to get here because it's longer, but it's thinner too, so it doesn't have as many LEDs as this new one does. This new one has quite a few. And we'll see, maybe this is good enough. Maybe this one's good enough to light up the whole thing, but I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. And all this is, it's not fancy. All it has is an on and off switch, right? That's why it's so cheap. And I'm just going to plug it into one of those timers right there. So The timer, it's one of those cheapo Go-V timers that it turns on and off by itself. 7 hours a day, pretty much. Well, no, 3 to 10, yep, 7 hours a day. And it's growing some algae. I'll do a video here real quick, so make sure you stay tuned to the next video, because I'm gonna be doing fish that eat this hair algae, if you can see that hair algae. But anyways, different video. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in and we'll test it out real quick. All right, so it's set up. Check this out. This is with just the one light. Boom, look at that. Look how bright this is right here. This is gonna be good. It's gonna create more algae probably, but I'm gonna add those new fish in. Ooh, off, look at that. On, off, on, off. And you can see how bright that light is right there coming down. I think I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy with this right now. We'll see how good the plants grow on both the sides, on both sides of that glass with both the lights on. Hopefully they grow good. I want the goal is to have the whole top there filled. I don't know if I said they're not, but the goal is to have, oh, it's got some red and greens and stuff. I don't really care about that stuff, but the goal is to have this whole top filled with that beautiful frog bit there. And then these, you'll see these roots come all the way down, and it'll be like a jungle. It's awesome looking when it's all filled out. Gonna get rid of some of this hair algae right here on this. I cannot grow Java moss for anything, guys, except in one tank over here. This is the only halfway looking Java moss that I can grow without algae coming all over it and stuff, but I'm gonna take care of that. Now this tank has some shrimp in there that's supposed to be eating that stuff. It's just got some really nice looking cories in there, and some cool looking shrimp. This used to have my pea puffers in there, but moved them out of there, gave those away, because I can't really put anything with those, so I'm gonna put something else in there. But anyways, I think that I'm pretty happy with that light. I thought that it would be, oh, there it is. I thought that it would be longer, because you can see this light actually goes all the way across, but this one does not. So the 24 to 30, kind of misleading because it's really 22 and a half, but the light seems pretty good. Now this light, let me clarify, right? And here's some of those shrimp right there. Let me clarify, this light is still considered low light, even if you have two, right? This is a low light setup, so any type of floating plants would be good. You know, Java fern, Java moss, cryptochlorans, nothing like Amazon sword plants or those broad leaf plants. Those things probably wouldn't survive, and probably if you're having a hard time like I was, you'll need super duper lights way better than these, but they are, you know, expensive, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna get rid of this, so I'm gonna add these lights on here, and I'll follow up with you later. Let me know what you guys think. Isn't that cool right there? That Cory cat. I need to feed them too. Yeah, check that out. Cool. All right, guys. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about that light. I'll do a follow-up, like I said. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those things. Sorry about the shake. But I'm fixing to unbox some of these fish, so make sure you check out the next video on that. Subscribe to the channel, do all that. Hit that bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. And happy fish keeping. Peace.